Greetings, folks. We have a tall box here. I mean, this box is what, 4.5 feet tall? Well, it's big.
I'm 6'2", so.
And it is way up to Mr. Compact 9's, almost past his waist. So let's see what's in the box. This is from a viewer. Big shout out to our Aunt Sylvia for letting me unbox and touch their vacuum.
Auntie Sylvia.
Now normally these come in a much nicer box, but because
Auntie Sylvia got offered a very good deal on a damaged box machine.
So let's see if the machine's damaged. I suspect not. And if
I was told it has a couple small scratches on it somewhere.
So this is a hint of what's in the box. Oh, that looks brand new. From Germany. Love.
Ooh, made in Germany.
It's made in German engineering. With a height adjustment. We got a nice manual there. So let's see what's in the rest of the box. I'm gonna dump it out. I'll be nicer than I was my blinds the last Sebo review.
Oh my god. I just died laughing.
Alright.
It's carpeted floor.
Alright. Yeah. So they give you 2 extra bags in this box. Make sure to let's see what I think the thing with the Felix. So you always have to.
I don't think I see any scratches on this thing at all.
No, I think this is brand new.
Well, it is brand new.
But I mean, like, I think it's like
I don't think
no
it got
scratches.
scuffed.
No, not at all.
I don't think there's a blemish on it.
So off camera, I had to go grab some tools because this is one of the few vacuums that you'll need one tool to assemble it, and not to use it, but just to put the tool holder on. So I went and grabbed my Hitachi drill. And putting this on is kind of tricky. I don't know about setting that on the chair. So I want to explain how best to do this. And there's a notch in here that you're actually going to line up with a notch. Let's see, let's zoom in why we do this so that you can see this notch right there. You're going to align that. So once you do that, everything goes together very nicely. But a lot of people seem to struggle with that. Of course, I do it right the first time.
Well, you and I have done this how many
I've done this hundreds of times, yeah. Oh, there we go. And you can see that this is flush. If you have it upside down, it's not going to fit nicely on there. So now that's on there. You never need to take it off, but it's...
No, unless it breaks. Unless you break it.
I've never seen one break.
You saw one.
You've seen one.
One.
I mean...
And they had to try to break it.
So then we just insert the hose. And one thing about the hose is you have a quick release in the hose, and you can reverse it to possibly remove any blockages. So that's kind of nice about the Felix.
I do see people ruin their hoses.
People ruin their hoses on every single model vacuum.
And that makes it really easy to change, because you don't have to take anything apart.
Yeah. Now the other thing I see people doing is they'll get it home, and all of a sudden, they'll do this. If you listen here, there's a micro switch in there. And if the hose isn't in it, it's not going to supply power. So that's something you need to know about the Felix. In terms of its kind of little things about it. Now, what I really like about the Felix is everything. Just about everything else. This is almost a perfect upright. I say almost because it doesn't come with HEPA filtration. It has microfiltration. There's charcoal filtration available.
I'm surprised they have not offered a HEPA premotor filter.
And in the box, what we're going to get is you're going to get an upholstery tool and a crevice tool. And you're going to ask, where is my wand? Where is my dusting brush? It actually doesn't come with this. You can purchase it separately, or some dealers will even give them to you if you go to a local dealer. So that's something to note. And the warranty must be performed at a local dealer. And to collect on that warranty, you must register your product and you must have purchased it from a dealer or an authorized reseller. So just keep that in mind with any of these products. Always have your vacuum off when you plug it in. You don't want to stress the circuit boards.
A Sebo is actually extremely good to deal with on warranty.
Oh, they're so good.
And their parts prices are so reasonable. Yes, it's not a cheap machine to buy, but it is a very reasonable machine.
To the long-term ownership, this
Yes.
is the lowest cost of ownership of any vacuum, pretty much.
Especially a high-end one.
And I would say Sebo is probably my favorite company to deal with. Everybody's super friendly over there, except for Lenny. Lenny doesn't like me. Everybody else is.
I've never had a problem.
You've never had a problem with Lenny. But anyway, so they're good to deal with.
Personality clashes aside,
Sure,
Sebo is
yeah.
very good to deal with.
They're a very good deal. Now, I have the bare floor tool. Now, you must ask, why does an upright come with a canister style bare floor tool? Well, as you saw when we clicked it together, is that comes off and you can carry this, or you can snap on your favorite accessory right there. And you see it just lines up,
You can also
clicks
buy,
into place.
if you so choose, a combination rug floor tool.
Yes.
It will fit right on there.
There are numerous Sebo attachments that fit on the end here. The other thing, I don't think you would use this unless you're really strong, but you actually put the crevice tool on the end there too. Bet you didn't know that.
I never really, but it makes sense, but I never did think of that.
Yeah, so it's basically a canister in an upright form factor. So that just clicks on there. Now, the other thing, why we're up here and we have the camera up high, there's a full bag check indicator, and that isn't a light. That would work. It's a pressure sensor, so it works like the gas gauge kind of in your cars. It shows all the way full, half full, all of that with the bag. In terms of the bag, one of the things I think I like the most about this is the bag. So the bag seals up, like so. Just lift it up, it seals up. You don't have to worry about dirt or anything flying in. Then in here,
It's very easy.
you have just a filter, and they even put like a little handle on it. And you know, I don't see these filters get nearly as dirty as like the Miele filters do. So I would
Rarely ever do those get a speck of dirt on them.
I would almost say every 2 to 4 years change it. And there's a charcoal filter available
You'll
as
probably
well.
actually go through several of the outer filters before you'll even have to think about that.
Yeah, and I have rinsed it with some success, but I would just change it. It's inexpensive. Now the outer filter is this. This is the outer filter, which means you can also change the color and style when you change your filter. Kind of a cool thing. So let's see what's on the bottom side. It wouldn't be a Sebo unless we talked about the commercial heritage. Now on the back side of this nozzle, you have a few things that come from their commercial use. One is just how easy this brush roller comes out. And it is super easy to put in. Give it like a half twist. When you put this in, hold this bristle. You're gonna feel, there you go, that's all. Really super easy service, and this brush is even dishwasher safe. Now if we open this up, there is a compartment here that you can clear any blockages, anything like that. So you can get to just about everything is user serviceable. The other thing is you have a manual height adjustment here on the front. Now the bad news about this is if you are going from like a lot of bare floor, variety of floor, you will have to reach down and turn this by hand, but it's very easy to turn, so just something to note if for some reason bending over is an issue. You can also pick it up to do that. It's pretty light. Now you have a nice bumper, and then you have your L-shaped nozzle. And I think the L-shaped nozzle is something a lot of people get confused about its purpose. I'll explain the purpose of the L-shaped nozzle. So that allows you to get under something really nicely. It also allows you to, if you need to get in the corner or around chairs or furniture, really nicely. So that's why the nozzle is asymmetrical on the Sebo. Well, I'm sure you guys have been waiting for this. Now I did have to get an adapter going up, and that could affect results, just something to say. And I also want to say, we are a mile above sea level, and that definitely affects results.
And both airflow and water lift.
So we're going to turn on the max. Oh, it's really good.
So there is a suction release vent in there.
That just opened, and you heard it. So we're getting about, I think we could say 41. And about 60 sealed, but the relief valve is kicking in. So that's hard to really measure. But that was really good. That 41 on here is double what a Kirby gets. And it's right up there, real close, real similar to what some of the Milas get in terms of performance. And I think maybe one of the better performers we've tested other than my Central Vac. So that's excellent. So we're going to do our carpet pickup test with the Sebo Felix, the Rosa. That's the color if you're not familiar. And if you're not familiar with our pickup test, let's zoom in and I'll show you what's there. We got fresh dog hair. We have our breakfast cereal. We have our flour there. And then I think the vacuum's actually already sitting on, there's actually cat litter right there as well. It kind of hides in the carpet, but it's there. So let's go ahead and turn it on and see how it does. Wow. That's really clean. That is so pleasant to use. That really got clean. So what a difference between this and some of the other vacuums I've reviewed lately. Wow. Let's go ahead and test it on wood floor. So we're here on my wood floor now, and as usual we got our breakfast cereal, our cat litter, our flour, and our dog hair. But we put the vacuum on the #1 setting. We're turning the brush off, and we're going to see how it does with the power head attached on the bare floor. Well, wow, that really did good. Let's vacuum the rest of that up. No, nothing left. That did. So you're probably wondering why I have a screwdriver out here. Well, the Sebo tool has interchangeable brush strips, and that is wonderful. But there's a little hack here, and I'm going to show it to you. So just take a screwdriver. You're going to pull out this yellow tab. Pull out the front, just the front brush. Now we're going to put the yellow tab. We're going to insert that like that. And that's how we're going to do our bare floor test, because that's how this tool works best. See, nothing stuck in there, everything just flew in there, nothing on the bare floor.
That is really
aside from the usual bare floor test, I wanted to explain why this tool is so versatile. So I've put down whole Cheerios, which I don't understand why you'd ever need to do that, and then I've put down a lot of dog clumps, and then there's some marshmallows from, you know, your Lucky Charms and stuff like that. So let's see how it does. Well, as you can see, nothing got stuck in there. Just wonderful. So this is really one of my favorite bare floor vacuums, even though it's an upright. It just continues to gulp anything up you can throw in there. And like I said, all you have to do to make that work is pull the brush strip out in front, leave the one in back, and it will just funnel on anything you want. So the Felix is really versatile in terms of getting under things. You're just not going to get that with a bagless machine or anything that's bulky. This is one of the lowest reaching uprights. So how long is the Sebo Felix cord? It's really long. You can see we're all the way down the hallway there with the Felix. And no problem. Zero that out, try it one more time. About 15.5 pounds with an empty bag and the cord off. And now I have the nozzle off, so if you're carrying it with just the hose in canister mode, we can see how much that weighs. So about 10.5 pounds. Just show what else you get in the box. That's it, really basic. And one other thing I haven't shown on camera is that there is a adjustable wand for this vacuum, so you can adjust it up and down as well. And there's an adjustable suction. With the on and off switch, you have a 30+ foot cord. And Sebo offers a 5-year warranty, and they ship all their parts pretty much out of Centennial, Colorado. So being a Colorado local, I really appreciate that as well, but everything is made in Germany. So a big shout out to Miss Sylvia for sending this vacuum for me to review. And if you have a vacuum you want me to review, feel free to send it to me. Just hit me up on Patreon first. Or any other way, Instagram as well, Facebook Messenger, I'm easy to get a hold of. And give this video a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.